Hello everyone, grab your favorite cigar, a glass of your favorite bourbon. We're going to cook this ribeye that won first place at the Golden Nugget in Atlantic City this year. Hello again everyone, I'm Amsbaugh. I'm the Pit Master for the QueGasm professional barbecue team out of Mystic Island, New Jersey. This is the first in our Pit Master series of videos on cooking. We're going to show you a little bit of everything this year. We're going to start with our first place steak. Named that because we won first place at the Golden Nugget Casino in the KCBS steak competition this year. So we're the current New Jersey steak champion. We're going to show you all the KCBS competition meats, brisket, chicken, ribs, and pork this year. We're going to show you a lot of other things. We'll show you pork loins, a lot of other meats. We're going to show you a rack of lamb. We're going to show you how to cook vegetables on your smoker. We'll have a smoked salsa. We're going to have a grilled salad. We're going to show you how to bake. We're going to show you how to make a peach cobbler, cornbread, even biscuits and gravy, all the way from scratch on your smoker. And a lot of this you can do it on the grills. We're going to show you how to grill on a Gateway drum smoker today. It's very possible. You can get the thing nice and hot, and it's perfectly easy to use as a grill. That's what we used when we won the state championship this year. We'll show you a little bit of everything. We're going to show you some products. We'll have some links to products for you to buy. We're going to have a fun time with it. As you can see, we're coming from the brand new QueGasm video studio. As you can see looking around me and behind me, we spared every expense. We're on a shoestring budget, and it's like a lot of you. Man caves can be a little rustic at times, and if things go well, maybe we'll make some improvements to the man cave as we go along. We'll be cooking out next to the toy hauler we use at our barbecue competitions, and we may even offer some prizes this year, including the opportunity for someone to come along and learn competition barbecue with us this year. So to start off, we've got 3 choice ribeyes here. These are from Costco. What we won the championship with was choice ribeyes. It wasn't prime. There were some very good ribeyes supplied to us for the competition. I cook these all the time from Costco. First thing we're going to do, this is the QueGasm brisket rub here. Not for sale yet. We're going to try and get some deals on this coming up shortly. We won't be able to sell it just yet, but we'll make you some deals where we'll give it to you and then you pay the shipping and handling to get it to your home or business. So I'm using the big end, put a liberal coat of this on the ribeyes. Don't be afraid of it. It's a very nice coat here, nice and heavy. Pat it down, transfer it into a pan, and then we'll hit the other side. If you want to use your own favorite steak rub, that's fine. I prefer this one. This is one of the most amazing rubs I've ever come across. I've used a lot of the ones out there. This is one we developed. And once we started developing this, the first time we used it in competition, we got a first. The next time we got a 5th. We did have 1 clinker because of a bad brisket, and then we won a 2nd with it. So we've done very, very well, plus the first place in the steak. And I love using this. We even use this on some of our pork products. We may start using it for our competition pork even this next year. So we're all seasoned up. We're going to let these sit for about half hour to an hour, then they're going to go on the smoker. And we'll be back shortly when we set up out there and show you what we're doing. Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to be using this Maverick PT75 to check our temperatures today. Really nice unit. You can set it up so it's an instant read thermometer, and you can set it up so that when you close the thermometer it starts a timer. That's very important because once we close this up, we're going to use that to keep track of how long the meat's been down, and we're going to leave it in there 5 minutes or 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Flip it and then temp it out. We're looking for about a 130 on the steaks today, and we're going to put them in. Now, I'm using the Unknown barbecue hinge on the Gateway drum smoker. The Gateway drum smoker has been great for me this last year in competition. We've gotten, first time ever, we've gotten some first place awards, a lot of brisket awards with it, chicken awards, rib awards. We've had a devil with us with the pork this year. That's more me trying to get what the judges like. So right now the thing is hitting over 400 degrees. We left it open much longer than normal to start it, and we have a much wider opening. I mean, I left the lid up about 35-40 minutes instead of 15, so we had a lot of air going in. Also, something unusual, I have a small split of hickory in there. I really like the hickory flavor on my steak along with our rub. I think it's wonderful, so we're using more than a small chunk. And this is very hot in here. I don't normally stick my hand down inside there at all directly. You can hear the sizzle. I use a pigtail to handle the meat. When we go back in to turn it, I will use the pigtail with the gloves. I'm not going to, even right now, I'm getting a lot of heat. Should have used the gloves. All right, I'm going to put the lid down. Lift this up, start the timer, 4 minutes, we'll come back and check. Okay folks, we're back. Between opening the lid and the meat juices dripping down on the fire, the inside thermometer here on the Gateway is now at 450, probably over 500 down on the grate. We're at 3 minutes, 52 seconds, 54 seconds on the Mavericks, so we're going to head and go open. Not sure what you can see down here. We're going to flip the steaks. Oh yeah, those look beautiful here. And there we go. Steaks are flipped. We're going to go another 4 minutes and check them again. Okay, folks, we're back. We're going to check these to see if the internal temperature is hitting close to about 135. That's where we like our steaks. You can cook them a little lower, a little higher. That's my favorite. And right now, the Maverick is coming up on 4 minutes. So we're going to open up the Gateway drum smoker and do some temperature checking here. Notice I got on a glove here. All right, we're not getting a high temperature yet, so we're going to go and flip them one more time and let them go about 4 more minutes. All right, folks, the time has gone by. Getting some flame up. We've been checking these. One of them's a little high, the others are right about right. So we're going to pull these. You see the flame? That's a good reason for wearing these gloves. The reason I'm using the pigtail to pick everything out is with competition, most of the time you're trying to keep everything looking good. And if you use tongs, you're going to destroy the look a lot of the time. So by using the pigtail, we can grab in and we're not destroying the overall appearance of the meat. We're going to take these upstairs, we're going to tent them, leave them sit for exactly approximately 10 minutes, and then we're going to put butter on the top. Now a lot of times when you see this, You see herb butters, compound butters, or even regular butter just set cold on top of the steak. I do not like that. It cools off the steak for one thing. So we are going to put melted butter on top with nothing added. Between the QueGasm rub, the butter, and the meat itself, even though it's choice, it's not prime or Wagyu, this lets the taste of the beef come through. You're going to get an extremely beefy tasting steak. It's going to taste wonderful. So, and the professional judges agreed with me. We'll give you a beauty shot here at the end. And then we'll see you again next week. Thank you very, very much, everyone. And good eating to you all.